Hello there, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to review a bunch of sports games for the Atari 2600. I even found a friend to play with, but he doesn't want to be on camera, as I said in my last video. So I'm just going to call him the Phantom Player. Hey, and maybe the Phantom Player reveal himself after the video's over. Who knows? Anyway, I have about a few games I'm going to review. The first one I'm going to review is the skiing game. The second game I'm going to review is the boxing game. The third game I'm going to review is the basketball game. Fourth game I'm going to review is the football game. And the last game I'm going to review is the baseball game for the Atari. So let's get started, eh? Let's start with the skiing game. Skiing was one of the first games developed by Activision. It was authored by Bob Whitehead and was released in 1980. Skiing was also promoted via a 30-second TV commercial and received a positive review in the Space Gamer magazine. It is considered a must for those with Atari systems. Now, any sports fan would have fun playing this game. It takes a little tricky to use the joystick to maneuver yourself on the course, but you just got to stay within those little flags there to get a high score. It's a little hard sometimes. You have to adjust yourself, but hey, it looks like I did it. So there's the skiing game for the Atari 2600. It's a lot of fun. Once you figure out the controls, you can do it. It's pretty easy to do as long as you know what you're doing. It's kind of fun. I'm sure real skiing is a lot harder than the game. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching me play that. A little history about the game. The next game I'm going to review is the boxing game for the Atari 2600, which I play with the Phantom Player. So here's the boxing game. Bob Whitehead also developed the boxing game for the Atari 2600. It was published by Activision in 1980 as well. Boxing was praised in Video Magazine for its willingness to strike out boldly new directions with its gameplay. Now, as you can see, you're like Rocky, you know. You're like Rocky fighting Apollo. Oh, you're kicking my ass. Bob Whitehead seems to have done a lot of these kind of games. He did a lot of sports games for the Atari 2600, it seems. Maybe I'll look him up online and see what else he's done.
I don't even know how it's scored. Oh, I see. It's just how many points you get in a certain amount of time. I see. Left.
You're gonna win.
I'm just pressing buttons. I have no idea.
I'm trying to do strategy.
I'm not. I'm just pressing buttons. I don't know how this game really works.
Well, you're kicking my ass by 10 points. I think I'm starting to get a hang of it.
Yeah, you're coming back. Now you're winning.
I think I've got the hang of this. Wow, what a match, eh? I kind of beat the Phantom Player a little bit. Actually, I really kicked his ass. Hope he didn't feel too embarrassed. The boxing game is a lot of fun. Once you figure out how to hit the right way, it's a real challenge. I enjoyed it. Next game that's up is going to be the basketball game, which I really enjoy, and the Phantom Player is going to play that with me. It's a one-on-one game. You don't play full player. It's not like a full team player. It's one-on-one, but it's a fun game, and it's hard. You can play it single player or dual player. I played it single player. Actually, playing the computer is a lot harder than playing a person. Well, depending on who you're playing. But let's see how me and the Phantom Player do against each other. Enjoy the basketball game. Basketball was written by Alan Miller and was published by Atari in 1978. It was one of the few early games to have single-player and two-player options. Arcade Magazine praised it for having good gameplay in both single and multi-game mode and credited it as a good hoop-shooting game. Now, in all fairness, this really isn't a real basketball game, because in a real basketball game, you got more players on the court. But it's a fun one-on-one, you know, like my friends in high school used to do when we go outside my friend's apartment house after work, and he had a hoop, and we'd shoot, hoops and play basketball with each other. That's kind of what this is. What's wrong? You kicked my ass the last time. The first time we played this, you beat my ass. I'm totally whipping your ass. You better come back. Well, you were doing well at the...
Oh, I got one.
You got one. Oops, shit.
That was a pretty good shot.
I'm such a bad shot. Oh, no. Get no. Nope.
Oh, I got it.
You got it. Oh, now I'm starting to suck. You don't get it, dude. You whipped my ass the first time we played this. I haven't practiced this game at all either. I think you got that one yet. Shit. You got that. Oh, shit. There we go. Shit. Oh, shit. Whoops. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that was lame. Well, neither of us are Michael Jordan, obviously, but I think we did okay. The basketball game's a lot of fun. It's fun to play against other people on that game. It's a great dual-player game. I really enjoy playing it with other people. Now, the next game I'm going to review is the football game for the Atari 2600. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a big football fan. I like to watch football. I don't follow the teams at all, but I watch the Super Bowl every year. And I'm sure football is a lot harder to play than this game. Now, in all honesty, I scoured the internet trying to look up, to research who developed this game and who published it and all that. I don't know if I did my research wrong, but I couldn't find any answers. The only game that I found was the arcade game where the football players were X's and zeros. I could not find any information on this game, so I'm not going to BS you and tell you that I know all about it. All I know is this game is easy. You control the quarterback. A lot of the patterns are the same. I really toy with the other team because most of the time they're not that good. Look at this. If you follow the right pattern, I can just run the quarterback all the way down the field to make a touchdown, like I will right here. Usually the other quarterback can't even make a pass, so the receiver can't receive it. Like right there, incomplete. And you see me doing the exact same thing I did last time. Oh, made another touchdown. Yep, I could tackle this guy. It would be very easy, but I'm going to let the other team score a point. You see me running right above him? I could tackle him at any point, but you know what? Just to make the game a little more fair, I'm going to let him score a touchdown. Just to be a nice guy. And you've seen this pattern before, probably before when you were watching this. It's pretty easy to score a touchdown. You never have to pass. Usually when you pass, you never make the pass anyway, so it's easier just to run the field. Like that. Oh, I think I'll tackle him. There we go. So the game's not that hard. It's kind of fun to play, but it's pretty easy. If you're looking for a really hard football game, I've heard the Nintendo 64 games are harder. There we go. As you can see, the football game is easy. Once you figure out the pattern of the other team, it's very simple to score touchdowns. You rarely have to pass. Usually, I can just run the quarterback all the way down the field to make a touchdown. I beat this game from over 100 points to 0 before against the other team. This game does not have a two-player option. It's a single-player game. And it's very easy, but every once in a while, if I'm playing another game and it's too hard and I get frustrated, I feel, I'll just play the football game on the Atari to make myself feel like I'm a really good gamer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching that. Hope you always watch the Super Bowl. And now I'm going to move on to the last game in the review, which I'm going to play with the Phantom player, which is the baseball game for the Atari 2600. Now, just like the football game for the Atari 2600, I could not find any information on this game either. It's an interesting game. It's the joystick has different controls that you have to learn how to do in certain orders with the button and the joystick to swing your bat and pitch and pass to other players.
You got it.
Oh, looks like I got a strike. Well, there's a home run. Actually, once you figure out how to hit the home run in this game, it's pretty easy once you figure it out and you know the timing. If you can figure that out, it's a pretty easy game to beat. 3-0.
3-0. I'll get it. Nice.
Oh, looks like a foul ball there. Oh. Well, there's the baseball game for the Atari 2600. It's strictly a two-player game. There's no option for a single player on this game, which makes it more fun because actually playing baseball is more fun to do with other people. Once you know how to hit the home run, it's a pretty easy game to beat. If you're up to bat and you know how to hit that home run every time, you can pretty much kick your opponent's ass. Please like this video if you would, and I really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Tune in next time where I'm going to review all the side flyer action games, including Defender, Chopper Command, and a few others. It'll be kind of a fun educational experience for you if you like those kind of games. Anyway, like I said, I said the Phantom player might reveal himself at the end of the video, so he decided that he's going to. So, but he's going to do it real fast. He has one thing to say to you. Here is the Phantom player.
He's embarrassing.